Mears, Stories of Almost Everyone, by Eduardo Galeano, translated by Mark Freed. The King Who Wanted to Live Forever. Time, our midwife, will be our executioner. Yesterday time suckled us, and tomorrow it will devour us. So it goes, and well we know it. Or do we? The very first book born in the world recounts the adventures of King Gilgamesh, who refused to die. This epic, passed on by word of mouth beginning 5,000 years ago, was written down by the Sumerians, the Akkadians, the Babylonians, and the Assyrians. Gilgamesh, monarch of the banks of the Euphrates, was the son of a goddess and a man. Divine will, human destiny. From the goddess he inherited power and beauty. From the man he inherited death. To be mortal meant nothing to him until his friend Enkidu reached his final day. Gilgamesh and Enkidu had shared astonishing feats. Together, they entered the cedar forest, home of the gods, and defeated the giant guardian whose bellow made the mountains tremble. And together, they humiliated the bull of heaven, who, with a single roar, opened a hole that swallowed 100 men. The death of Enkidu crushed Gilgamesh and terrified him. He discovered that his valiant friend was made of clay, and that he too was made of clay. So he set off in search of eternal life. The pursuer of immortality wandered through steppes and deserts. He crossed light and darkness. He navigated great rivers. He arrived in the Garden of Paradise. He was served by a masked barmaid, possessor of secrets. He reached the other side of the sea. He discovered the ark that survived the flood. He found the plant that gives youth to the aged. He followed the route of the northern stars and the route of the southern stars. He opened the door through which the sun enters and closed the door through which the sun departs. And he became immortal. Until he died.